the multi-champion, leading Lu Honghao, the rookie, 2-0. With two big breaks, 118 and 90. Missed the yellow there at full stretch in the second frame, so no second century. But he's produced the sort of snooker already that has inspired Lu Honghao to pursue his dream of becoming a snooker professional. Problem for him, though, is doing it against him.
Just overcut that one, Ronnie, but the cannon on the brown with the cue ball has given Lu Honghao a half chance here to red into the bottom right-hand corner pocket. He's had a couple of really good opportunities early on in this match, Liu, but hasn't capitalised from them as yet. Can he do so here? Yeah, it's tough out there, isn't it? Never really played a match of this importance before. But as I said earlier, he'll certainly learn from this. Just shows how difficult it is to be composed out there on the big match occasion. But when your opponent gives you a little bit of help along the way, things can happen.
Yeah, I don't think anyone saw this coming. Question is, can Lu Honghao take advantage of the opening, the unexpected miss?
One.
Well, the cue ball just kept on running.
Yes, he did well there to widen the angle with the cue ball. Played with the pink into the right centre, and as you say, Dave, just ran on and on, didn't it?
Well, he's lining up for this blue. Yeah, we've been here. Hang on. Hang on. Oh, I'll tell you what, it was close the second time around. But, of course, he took one on in the first frame, and O'Sullivan made a century off it.
It was a good pot from Ronnie, because you have to endure this sort of fragmented snooker where you're sort of missing a few and making the odd mistake. You've lost your rhythm, lost your flow. It's difficult to pot those difficult opening reds like that.
Seven. Eight. Foul. Ronnie O'Sullivan 8, Lu Honghao 6.
Well, Ronnie must have been almost dead straight on this pink. Tried to pot the pink probably into the top jaw of the pocket and pinch the pocket a little bit to create an angle. Unfortunately, it didn't do so. Hence a follow through and off. Now this looks better from Lu Honghao. If this cue ball keeps running, it could be a very effective safety, and it certainly is. Well played.
Yeah, and he's getting good support here tonight from this audience. Obviously, many of them, probably most of them, are Ronnie O'Sullivan supporters, but they want to see a good match, and They want to see a young lad doing well. So he's caught them a little thick, just looking to glance off them. Could have left something easier though, couldn't he?
Yes, he could. The red he'd like to play into this bottom right corner with the rest. Oh, he's actually, of course, he's planned it, he can reach it, but the black's not available anywhere and he's running into other balls, so how does he get the cue ball back up the table for one of the other colours? The red that's next to the pink will only cut into the green pocket, which is very difficult. He's playing the right shot here, he's just got to hope that something happens, but he must pot this red.
One.
There you go, you see, if you play that type of shot, something can always happen. He had to pot the red, as you can see, it was very risky. Had he missed that red, anything could have happened. He could have left Ronnie a frame-winning opportunity. As it happens, he's got that frame-winning opportunity now.
Eight. Nine.
Well, he's had a couple of chances already to get going. This is another one. And he earned the chance. He laid the snooker behind the brown. And Sullivan left a red. Problem is, though, it's a learning experience, and it might take all night until he's actually got used to these conditions and being out there on the main table.
15.
By which time it might be too late. But this is a definite chance. And if he can make a nice break here, it might just settle him.
16.
Yeah, now he's 2-0 behind. He might have lost all thoughts of contending in this match at the moment, at least. He may have just relaxed a little bit. I actually fancy him to make a few here. Maybe not win the frame at this visit, but certainly double his advantage that he has at the minute. Be handy if he can get that black spot in the open. The black probably does pot in the left corner, which is very useful to Liu. And if he can leave himself about 3/4 ball on the low side, in fact, just stun this red in, basically.
22.
He should be able to just nudge the other red that's next to the black out the way.
$23.
Yeah, he's just a touch low on this black. Wanted to be sort of 3/4 ball on it. He could have potted the black, run through, cannon the other red out the way and left himself on the other red into the left corner, but I think he feels he might just flick off this red now rather than cannon it sort of full ball. Yeah, that's a bad angle, really. Well played. Saw the alternative shot. Just cannon those two reds. To use them basically as a stopper for the cue ball. He'd have been on a red to the left corner, as it is.
30.
He's actually got a choice of 3 reds here.
$31.
Well, as you can see. He's snookered himself from his intended pink to the left corner, so he's faced with a very thin black now.
Yeah, it's not exactly what you want when you've already missed a few. Well done.
$38. 39.
Well, the easiest red to play for here is the one just to the right of the pink, but you've just got to try and avoid the cannon on the blue here with the cue ball. That won't be easy.
$41.
This is what Neil Foles was saying earlier, so now using his right hand for the cue when he's using the rest. The one with the glove.
$42.
Well, he's getting there in this frame. Slowly but surely. He's 41 in front. That red only just dropped, but it dropped. Just needs to hold himself steady for a few more shots here. There's a real unknown quantity
48.
about him, and that makes him exciting. Not really seen much of him before at all, but we know that he's beaten Neil Robertson. He's beaten a couple of other really good players as well. Anthony McGill, one of them.
$49.
Well, it's been full of variety this break. Cue ball's been all over the place, but somehow he's kept this break going. He's looking very good now. Just a couple more balls required to secure his first frame against his idol, Ronnie O'Sullivan.
$56.
Yeah, this red will make him feel a lot better.
$57. $64.
And if he could win the next as
65.
well, then 2-2 at the interval would be a massive result for him, considering the way he started, the way O'Sullivan started, with two big breaks.
$72. $73.
It has to be said, the distance by which he missed the blue in this frame that he took on that long blue, you didn't think he'd end up making a century in it, but that now a distinct possibility.
80. 81.
When he strikes the ball, reminds me a little bit of Liang Wenbo. As he
88.
begins the final thrust through to the cue ball, he has that sort of secondary pause before the actual strike. Oh, I just tried to develop the blue there,
90.
but failed. But he's still in decent position on the green. We'll need that blue to make his century break.
Well, it's not a century, but we saw there just how good he actually is. In the end, it was a nice break of 90. The virtuoso starting to hit the right notes this evening. He's on the scoreboard, so Ronnie O'Sullivan leads here in